Hey, ladies, have you ever felt your body nudging you, sending you signals for help that you can no longer ignore?
Hey man, ever feel like your body is flashing SOS in Morse code and you're just pretending you don't know Morse code?
What if we told you that your body is trying to tell you something?
So, number one is a big one, and I believe that is your inability or you just can't
This
lose.
one I had hair loss.
Yeah,
Yeah, my hair was thinning, and I thought it was because of age relation related, right?
I was sick. It's
I
not normal.
understand.
Yeah, definitely something to do with the toxicity for sure.
Mm.
But we're going to share with you 10 things you're going to have to watch out for that are red flags. That way you can do it before it's too late or take care of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, if we think about our warning signs back in the day, I know you experienced, I want to say, your more recent
Yeah.
symptoms, if you will.
Yeah.
What did you experience?
I had anxiety, just came out of the blue. Onset came on out of the blue. And my hair was thinning, and I couldn't sleep. Spent half the night getting up to go use the bathroom, and I thought it was just getting old.
And those things are like what a lot of people
Experience.
experience, but a lot of women too.
Yeah, yeah, it's a common thing.
Yeah,
But you don't even think it's a problem, but it
because
is.
because it's normal, but it's become
It's
normalized.
become normalized. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I know with myself, my most recent thing was joint pain and being overweight and just not feeling just good. Like, it's
Mm.
kind of like just a weird feeling, just
Okay.
no energy,
Yeah.
like just lethargic.
Yeah.
And then I remember we're watching a YouTube seminar or something, and I came across an opportunity to do a 8 week detox.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't know what a detox truly really was at that point in time. And I was like, hey, check this out. Is that something that may interest you to do? And you were like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to do this. I was ready. Yeah, because I was having all these issues, and that the mindset was to get the clean out the body and get it onto the right path to heal itself.
Yeah, because the things we're doing was just like, we're feeling better, but just not quite all the way there.
Right. We were eating properly, and I always say I eat properly, and every year I make tweaks and I improve it each time
Yeah.
because it's a journey.
But there was still something kind of off there,
Yeah,
right?
and that was the last piece. Yeah.
It turned out to be the last piece because I
Hmm.
think what we discovered with our experiences is that when you do a detox that's properly designed, you'll get the healing that you desire. Now, I'm not talking about a carrot juice cleanse or a apple cider vinegar cleanse on TikTok or Instagram for
Right.
3 days. That's not properly designed. You got to have a proper design, and I think that's what our experience has been.
Yes. Yes.
When you think about a proper design of detox, and I think the first two design components is where a lot of these detoxes go wrong and leaves a bad taste in people's mouths. Like, oh,
Hmm.
it don't work. I feel horrible. And that's number one is you got to start with the energy.
Yeah. Yeah. I never even thought about that when I've done detoxes in the past, which I thought it was a detox. And then when you start feeling tired and lethargic, you're like, this is terrible.
Yeah. And if you think about how the body heals, when you get sick, you get tired and lethargic because you've taken all the energy to heal itself.
Yeah.
But going through a detox, you don't want that to happen because you're trying to naturally heal the body itself. So you got to focus on energy, make sure the body has the energy to pull out the toxins. So that's number one. Number two is you then focus in, open up all the drainage pathways.
Mm.
That's where all of the excretions of the body
Yeah.
are able to flow out easily.
Yeah. So it's more than just a colon cleanse, right? Because that's what I used to think. It was just a colon cleanse.
Yeah, and it's more than a colon cleanse for 3 days as well.
Right.
Now you want to get to the point where you do clean the colon out and you're flowing, relieving yourself at least 2, 3 times a day, not 2, 3 times a month. It's sweating, it's the kidneys, it's the lymphatic system, which no one really even talks about.
No, and I used to be against sweating because I thought it was gross. You're supposed to sweat in the summertime, right? When you exercise, I never used to sweat when I exercised. I'll exercise for a good hour and not sweat. Doing cardio, riding the bike, walking, wouldn't
It's
sweat.
that's common. And how can you get rid of anything bad in your body if your body's not allowing it to release itself,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And have energy. So those are the first two things: energy and open the drainage pathways. That's definitely where other detoxes fail. Because once are able to do that, then you can actually remove the toxins with natural herbs or binders, if you will, and then you do that depending on your needs, and that's when you actually get to restore the body back to health.
yeah. You put it in the right position, the right environment to heal. Yeah,
Yeah,
I see what you're
because
saying.
we have this belief. I think you really had the belief that, hey, no, the body really should heal itself.
Yeah, we can't grow back limbs. However, you should be able to heal yourself, put it in the right environment, and heal itself because it
Yeah,
wants to. It wants to get back to, is it homeostasis? It wants to get
yeah,
back.
equilibrium. Yeah,
Yeah, it wants to get back to that.
like big old words.
I know.
I don't even know what you're
Feminism too
talking
much.
about. Like, say that again for me. Spell it for me.
Homeostasis.
Don't ask me to spell it. But yeah, yeah, right. Because if you to get back to ease from the disease is if you can systematically remove the toxins properly, and like you said, put it in a
Proper
proper
environment.
environment continuously. That's going to allow you to heal and for the body to function. And I think combined with our eating habits, but also detoxing is a huge thing.
Yeah.
I think we healed,
Exercise. Yeah.
right? And all
Correct
all the stuff
mindset.
that you were dealing with,
Yeah. Gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I lost the weight.
Yeah.
I don't have joint pain anymore.
Yeah.
So it's really a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
So let's get into the top 10 things or signs that show that your body really needs that powerful detox cleanse to get rid of all those toxins, to get you feeling back into health and really just feel better. Weight.
A lot of people, and no matter what they try, they go on these diets, keto diet, Jenny Craig, if that's still around. Um, they intermittent fast, and not intermittent fasting is not bad. It's just that they do it incorrectly, and the toxins are still there.
You're not losing weight.
Yeah,
You
they
don't matter
can't.
what you do, you
Yeah,
just can't lose the weight. That's a sign you may be toxic.
and not being able to lose the weight could have a serious other health problems.
100, yeah. That's a sequela of a lot of different things for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Number two is what?
Digestive problems. So many people have that.
Yeah.
So many people, whether it's constipation, diarrhea, Crohn's disease, or colitis, whatever, people have a lot of digestive issues.
Yeah, if you're not flowing, you're not going, you're not knowing health.
Then you wonder why you're miserable, right?
Yeah.
Because you're like, you can't go to the bathroom, or you're living in the bathroom and you can't have a proper life. Yeah.
Oh my God, because we're actually doing our quarterly cleanse, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And I just asked you the other day, say, hey, or maybe it's today, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
today.
But hey, how's it going with the flow?
No issues.
No issue. But I was like, man,
You're feeling it.
I got stuff coming out. I'm going more than I normally go, which is 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
a day. And I mean, I'm really going,
Yeah.
which thank God, because it's flowing good, and I'm getting rid of all those toxins, and I'm feeling actually really good. And this is
Yeah.
what our second or third day doing it.
Yeah. Day 3.
Yeah. So digestive problems. Number 3 is you get sick often. If you find yourself always getting sick, your body's crying for help. Your immune system is definitely low because of toxicities.
Can't fight off anything. And if you can't fight off anything, your immune system is really being attacked.
Yeah. I mean, kids that go to school, the flu's going around. Why do some kids get sick and others don't get sick?
Yeah. Yeah. How's that?
Immune system. Their immune system, which is strong, and so they have less toxicities putting stress on their immune system.
And you always hear this one particular kid is always sick.
Always sick.
It's like,
It's
I
not
don't
normal.
understand.
Yeah. Definitely something to do with the toxicities for sure. Number 4.
Oh, this one I had hair loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hair was thinning, and I thought it was because of age related, right? And I feel like once I went through that cleanse, that detox, my hair started growing back in thicker. I mean, it doesn't look as thick right now because of the humidity, but it's been it's been thick, so much so when before I did the cleanse, I'll put it in the ponytail and it'll be very thin. And it's like, what is going on? I always had thick hair.
Wait, hold on. So are you telling me that after my detox right now, all my hair will grow back thicker? Is that what you're telling me? So all the bald men out there, there's a solution. Detox.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh my God.
That'd be kind of awesome, right?
Yeah.
Or no, maybe not, because maybe you become a furry.
Furry. Ah, that's funny.
Well, number five is joint pain.
You had that.
Yeah, especially my knees,
Yeah.
back, and that comes from the toxicities creating chronic inflammation in your joints. So you want to get rid of that toxicity to reduce that inflammation.
But I thought inflammation was a good thing.
Inflammation is a great thing.
However,
You don't want inflammation in your body forever. So
continually.
yeah, initially inflammation is what heals you.
Okay.
You got if you don't have any inflammation, you're not getting healed.
Okay.
But once your body heals, your body just say, "Hey, turn off." But if you got something in your body which just won't turn off because it's stuck in there, you got a toxin. You're on fire the whole time, and over months, years, whatever, it all adds up, and you finally feel the heat from that fire. That's a joint pain. Detox.
Right.
Start there.
Right. Okay.
Number 6.
Headaches. I know so many people that always have a headache. And since I was never one to get a lot of headaches, but before the detox, I would get a headache here and there, which for me was a lot, in my opinion. And after going through the detox, no issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I had a
Had a
headache.
headache.
And that just wasn't one of my symptoms at all. I had more moving joint pain. Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had a headache.
I know, like I have a girlfriend, her daughter always get headaches, always.
Yeah.
And it's like a sign your body's telling you something is not right.
Yeah. I mean, there's other things that can happen, especially around like teeth grinding is a big one. And that comes from like a lot of mental stress. And life is stressful for a lot of people. I mean, life is just, for everybody for the most part. It can also come from like parasites, but a lot of times it can be toxic related. Get rid of the toxins, headaches will go away.
Okay.
Number 7 is brain fog.
Yeah, that's another common one.
Just can't clearly think, or you just get fuzzy about details about things.
I know for women, especially in the perimenopausal and menopausal age, they tell you that, well, brain fog is, due to menopause.
Yeah.
It's like, and I used to believe that. And it's like after the detox, it went away. It's like, well, wait a minute.
I'm still getting older every day. Like what just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think there's a lot of
Why would the body do that when you're going through that change? Why would your brain just start getting all confused?
I just feel like we try to overthink things and always trying to have a pinpoint exact answer of why it happens. Like for the immune system, we know generally how it works. We don't know how it exactly works. Anybody who said they do doesn't know. So when you think about the human body, okay, so you go through menopause, and so the menopause, why do you go through menopause? It's because you're getting older, and your body says, you know what, we no longer need for you to have any children.
Right.
So it goes through this hormonal chemical change. And so if that's a natural thing, I just don't understand if that's natural, how all of a sudden that's going to give you some brain fog.
Yeah.
Because that's part of your internal natural body. And so I just feel like we're always trying to find, oh, no, it's point to that. However, maybe the fact that, like vitamin D deficiencies, like, oh, you have this because of vitamin D deficiency. Maybe you actually have that and it gave you vitamin D deficiency.
See, you never realize you connect the dots, right?
Yeah, so I just try to keep it simple and make it logical for a lot of things. But brain fog is definitely a big one that people are experiencing, and good sign that you need a detox. All right, number 8.
Depression. That's a big common one, and it's happening across all age groups, except for for elementary schools, even probably some kids, right? Because you hear about that, but it's happening a lot.
Yeah. You think about the kids that go experience a lot of different things in their environment where they grow up. There's definitely something said for there. Then you think about how much depression we have. Has the environment changed that much? Or is there something else that's also causing or creating the actual issue? Because depression is what happens in the past. I mean, they're not, kids don't have, I mean, how much experiences can they really be sad or depressed about?
Yeah,
In the quantities that we're seeing now.
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
not denying it doesn't happen.
because usually kids are outside playing, having a good time, running around. They have no cares in the world, so they're running and playing.
Yeah, because depression is something that you experience based upon past events. It's not going to the future. And so you're a kid who's 10 years old. Yeah, there's going to be some traumatic events for some, but not to the magnitude that we're seeing.
Yeah.
There's something else going on there. So depression, especially you're older, even kids can be a sign of, hey, toxicity.
Yeah, you mentioned something before about how it's connected to the gut, especially if it's not, uh, if there's some dysfunction going on down there, it's going to affect the brain with is it serotonin?
Serotonin and dopamine, yeah. And that's a great point for bringing that up because if you have toxicity where all those nerves go into your gut, which send signals back to your brain, and it's like 70% of serotonin and dopamine are made in your gut. And that's all related to the good bacteria versus bad bacteria. Bad bacteria creates a lot of toxins, could be parasites, could be yeast that are interfering and giving you that lack of production of those good feeling hormones. So if you can stop that and get rid of those toxins to get that dopamine and serotonin pumping again, well, you're thinking happy thoughts. So yeah, so the gut has a lot to do with it.
So kids can do this then.
Kids can do this for sure. So yeah, any kind of depression, I would start there first, and then even adults.
Yeah.
Adults, you have as an adult, you have more manifestations of all the things we're talking about at the top of our top 10 list that you could experience more so than kids. Kids experience this, then it's happening pretty quickly. Yeah, for sure. Number 9 is anxiety.
Yeah, which I had. Yeah.
Yeah,
And it happened out of the blue.
and that's really kind of anxiety. If you think about it, is putting fear or worry in your head for things that hasn't even truly even happened yet,
Yeah.
versus the path of depression.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to relate there. I don't have that. And I can sympathize with people because I can see it paralyze them. What was you had anxiety and what was your experience?
It just happened out of the blue one day driving, and it was the most weird thing ever. And it was so bad that I was afraid to leave the house. I was afraid to get trapped driving in the car, driving my kids to school, and I would just start to panic. It was the weirdest thing over nothing.
Yeah.
And I couldn't understand it. Why was it happening to me?
Yeah.
And then once we did the cleanse, the detox, the problem went away. I haven't had that problem since.
It's amazing. Isn't it amazing how just simple it is?
Yeah.
I think it'd be that simple for a lot of people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Number 10.
it's chronic fatigue. You know, a lot of people that have to deal with that. They're always tired, always tired. It's like, are you just saying that just to say it? And then it's just like you look at them, you can see it on their face. They're just tired. They have no energy. The way they're walking, the way they're moving. You see it in the stores. You see it on the roads. You see it everywhere. Even young adults or even at the high school, you see them. They're just always tired.
Yeah, I had a patient come in and her daughter was sitting in the chair right next to her while she was doing a procedure. And I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And she's having her head against the wall, just conked out.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Are you really that tired? There's something really going on. Unless you were up to 8 o'clock, you shouldn't be that tired. But yeah, chronic fatigue is a huge deal.
Wow.
So yeah, those are the top 10. I shouldn't say top, But those are definitely 10 clear signs that your body's crying for help.
Yeah.
Because I think once you, like we experience going through the detox that's properly designed, things we offer people,
Yeah.
because we have like a, like a do-it-yourself program you can do at home,
Okay.
which you can kind of customize, right?
Yeah.
And it helps tremendously just feel better. And then we also have personalized, more customized support, top tier kind of health coaching, which
Where
just
they
gives
hold your
people.
hands. That's what I like about this program because it's tailored to you. And if you're not feeling well on it, you can make tweaks to it to slow it down or advance it. So however you can adjust it and where you're not feeling miserable while you're doing it.
Yeah,
You're living your life, right? I mean, we're doing it and we're on this cleanse and we're still exercising at our normal rate.
I have more energy right now.
Yeah, right. We're getting good sleep and we're doing everything. Nothing has changed other than we're doing the cleanse.
But yeah, we're just trying to pull out toxins a little bit faster rate
Faster,
than we
yeah.
normally do with our living.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get that extra boost again
Yeah.
and to always be cleansing, to get that environment
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
toxins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's definitely, when you do that, you just can get rid of those symptoms, because really that's what it's all about. You want to then get rid of them. You bolster that immune system, make it strong.
Yeah. And you feel so good.
Well, you can walk in confidence too, and not get sick. Kids
Yeah.
won't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't have to be a slave to your sickness or your body. You're free to just live
Live your
life.
life. And you live confidently, right? Because when I experienced anxiety, I wasn't confident. I was very miserable and couldn't do anything, couldn't go anywhere. But now that it's gone, I don't even think twice about it. I hop in the car, run my errands, do what I have to do, meet up with friends, whatever I want to do. Go traveling. We go traveling. I'm not worried I'm gonna have some type of problem. I'm just living confidently,
Yeah.
and I feel great.
Yeah. Well, remember in was it 2021? Yeah, 2021, we did first did like our RV trip across the country. We were going cross country, no problem, and we were here. We're going to be among people, whatever it may be, different environments, and we didn't get sick at
No,
all,
no, no.
at all. So got confidence factors because your immune system taking care of you.
Yeah.
So yeah, so what I'll do, I'll put some links in there to the program,
Okay.
even like a book that I wrote about secrets
Yeah.
that the doctor's not telling you to do right now. I think it'd be very helpful. So take a look at those if you want to look at it, because really it all comes about enjoying life and not just enduring it.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah. So definitely. Well, thank you again for tuning in this episode. Until next time.
Be well.
All right. Take care.